Another Garden Warfare Community Challenge is underway for the month of November, and this time you better polish your drivers, cause we're going to the green. Now, the other day I played a pretty good round of Taco Bandits as the Golf Star, which is what you see on the screen, and since the community challenge for this week is to get a certain amount of vanquishes as the Golf Star, I figured this is the perfect time to showcase this character for you guys. So, sit back, relax, and let's see what the Golf Star has to offer. Alright, so this lean, mean zombie on the green is ready to hit the golf course with his polo shirt and spiky shoes. And who needs to swing a golf club when you can just fire golf balls out of your cannon, am I right? Plus, as you can see, my Golf Star's rocking the pea shooter mask as well as the neon plaid design for my golf cannon, just so he stands out a little bit more on the green. Now, what makes the Golf Star different from the other All-Star variants is the fact that his weapon has the highest fire rate out of any weapon in the game. Plus, he can zoom in a little bit farther than the rest of the All-Stars, which effectively makes him like a sniper variant for the All-Star class. Now, along with his fast rate of fire, the Golf Star also shoots golf balls in a very straight line, unlike most of the other All-Star variants, which happen to arc most of their shots. So that basically means that when you aim at a plant, you should be able to shoot straight at them without having to calculate the arc of their distance, like you do with some of the other All-Star variants. Now, even though the Golf Star's character description says that he's mid to long range, I've noticed that mid-range is probably the best chance you'll have at doing the most critical hits on an enemy plant. And a lot of times when I'm trying to shoot a plant from a really long range, I've noticed that my damage will fluctuate from 3 to 6 points of damage per bullet, and I'm not really sure what makes this variation happen other than maybe where I'm hitting the plant on their body, but in general the Golf Star's damage output at long range doesn't seem to be as consistent as it is at mid-range, at least in my experience. So if you're playing as the Golf Star, just try to close that gap a little bit between you and the enemy team before you unleash your golf ball fury on an enemy plant. Also, similarly to the other All-Star variants, the Golf Star's weapon will overheat if you're firing it for too long. But I've also noticed that if I'm shooting an enemy plant at long range with the Golf Star, sometimes I'm shooting that plant for so long that my gun will overheat, and that plant still isn't dead, and I'm thinking it's probably because of the inconsistent damage output that the Golf Star does at long range. So my solution to this when I'm using the Golf Star, or really any of the All-Stars, is to burst fire their shots, so that way your gun doesn't overheat from just holding the trigger down the whole time. So bursting the trigger while you're shooting will actually help you keep the gun cooler for longer, preventing your gun from overheating, and also it helps increase your accuracy, so it's kind of a win-win. Now, in this gameplay, unfortunately, I'm not playing on any of the golf course maps like Crash Course or Cactus Canyon, but I was playing on Taco Bandits and I do pretty well. And my overall strategy for going into this round as the Golf Star was to pretty much play support. I wanted to not go for the taco, but instead distract all of the enemy plants so that my teammates could go in and take the taco themselves. And I basically just wanted to be that one trolly zombie character that would make all the enemies on the plant team frustrated because I would come in and destroy all their potted plants or tackle them out of the way when they're trying to reset the taco. And so the way I went about accomplishing that is I would get pretty close to the taco stand, but just kind of hang out on the outskirts, and I would look for little enemy plants to pick off at a distance, or I would also look for paths where I could slide in my imp punt and just kind of blow them up at the last second, and that seemed to really work. And whenever my teammates went to grab the taco, I tried to escort them back to base the best I could, and if they were getting chased by a group of plants, it's nice to have your sprint tackle ready, because you can just plow through those plants and your teammate usually gets away. But I also had some nice strategically placed long bombs and imp punts as well. So I really enjoyed this gameplay, and normally I'm not a huge fan of the Golf Star, but I think I'm slowly warming up to him, and as long as I follow my own suggestions for how to play him, he seems to work pretty well. And if you guys have any of your own suggestions for how you like to play as the Golf Star specifically, make sure you put a comment down below so that we can all kind of learn from each other as well. Now, as far as the community challenge goes, we're currently in week 2 of the November calendar of events for Garden Warfare in order to try and win ourselves some free sticker packs. So the week 2 community challenge is called For the Horde, and it actually runs for 2 weeks long, and what we have to do as a community is try to get a certain amount of vanquishes as the Golf Star over the next 2 weeks. Now, since not everybody has the Golf Star unlocked, it's important that if you have the Golf Star, that you please contribute some kills to this challenge, since it's already limited to whoever has the character unlocked. So if you don't normally play as the Golf Star, just think of it as a chance to perfect your golf swing, and you'll be getting a hole-in-one in no time. Now, as far as the rest of the November calendar after the Golf Star Challenge, we actually don't have any more challenges after that. for the last 2 weeks of November, it looks like, according to the calendar, we're getting some free sticker packs, but it doesn't say anything about a challenge that we have to meet or anything. So on week 4, we're getting a turkey attack pack, which I'm sure is going to be filled with turkey-themed customizations waiting for us in the sticker shop. And on week 5, we get a Black Friday stunner pack. So I guess we get some free sticker pack swag from the Garden Warfare team to round out the month of November, because the developers are just that awesome. Oh, and speaking of awesome, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that I will be getting a set of those really cool Legends of the Lawn posters that the Plants vs. Zombies developers have been giving away on their live streams, and they also were cool enough to hook me up with 5 extra sets to give away to you guys. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a video talking about the giveaway and how you can enter, so just keep an eye out for that, but I wanted to give you guys a heads up just so you can know ahead of time and be ready for the giveaway. Alright everybody, that does it for this GolfStar showcase, and I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Also, let me know what you think of the GolfStar in the comments below, and please, if you can, contribute to the GolfStar Challenge so we can get those free sticker packs as a community. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on all of my Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare videos. Alright, as usual, stay strange my loves, and until next time, this is Strangelove, signing out.